Good morning, everyone. Welcome to episode 14 of WCW A New Era. Going through a bit of changes. We've updated the WCW logo. Just fancied a change, you know. We're getting towards the year in. We've got two Thunders, Starrcade, and then 2 more Thunders. Alright, here we go. Quite a few pay-per-views there. Oh, what have we got here? Some contract updates. To be honest, you know, none of those appealed to me too much. Have a little browse. But yeah, to be honest, not really my my cup of tea. Again, very quiet day. Sometimes it's quite nice to skim through when it's nice and easy like that. Yeah, so I've changed the logo for WWF as well. Orton beats The Rock. Man, Orton's getting a mega push. I mean, he's got to be pretty over now. So just to show you, WCW's logo's changed up a bit, changed some of the pictures, and WWF, giving them a bit more of a modernised look. Randy, where are you? There he is. It's not very over at all. Talk about main event push. OVW, Big Show. How the mighty have fallen. Alright, let's kick off from Georgia. So, a very different start. The Bret Hart turns heel. He calls out Goldberg and he's quickly jumped by Jeff Jarrett, Scott Hall. The nWo is back. So this turns Bret heel. Got a 95. So the way I did the logos is I made, like in WWE when you can make Raw and SmackDown a brand, I made the nWo brand so you could get the logo. Triad, Bam Bam and Canyon beat AMW, 3-star 74. Scotty Steiner and Mike Awesome retain the tag titles. This got a 3.5-star 86. Punk and Daniels beat the Horror Team, 4.5-star 86%. Following the match, Sting lays down the law. He orders to fall in to beat the Horror Team down to make an example out of them. 76%. Booker T beats Ultimate Dragon, 4-star match, 85%. William Regal cuts a promo, 78%, and he didn't have a gimmick, so he's now been given a gimmick. Regal faces Fit Finlay, 4.5-star, 88%. I don't think, yeah, I've already done that one. AJ beats Dr. Wagner Jr., 4-star match, 82%. Who's that? Changed character for AJ Styles. So he's also got a new gimmick. I think he had Teen Idol, and I put like Cocky instead. Updated his picture as well. Bischoff books a match. Still confused about what happens to the nWo. He books Jericho and Goldberg versus Scott Hall and Jeff Jarrett. Edge beats Kidman, 4-star match, 87%. Title change. DDP beats Steve Corino, 3.5-star, 88%. Following the match, DDP celebrates with a triad. Corino watches on in shock. Triple H, Rey Mysterio, 4-star match, 89%. Triple H wins. Kurt Angle, Chavo Guerrero, 5-star match, 95%. Damn, that was good. Final match, Eddie and Angle have a brawl, 94%. Main event time, nWo, Hall and Jarrett beat Goldberg and Jericho. 5-star match, 100%. For life. 94 altogether. So basically this is how I made the nWo. All you got to do, if you wanted to add someone, you just click on them and you can click assign their brand. Simple as that. Works quite nicely when it's the bordered style pictures, because then you can have as many brands as you want, to be honest. If you did it for the AI, it gets a bit confusing and they don't know how to cope with multiple brands, to be honest. But it's a nice way to have stables that now have a logo. So at this part you don't see the logo, but like I say, during the brand. So we got nWo Silver now. Looks like nunzio's staying at ECW. Hardy's beat Orton and Ming. WWF have got some interesting booking. I mean, if anyone does watch and listen, maybe leave me a comment if you think I should maybe switch teams and go to the WWF. Dreamer beats Scotty Anton or Scotty Riggs in WCW. So Ivory staying, Joey Styles staying in ECW. My developmental. And David Flair is down there. To be honest, it might actually come as a surprise, but David Flair is actually improving. We'll have a little look at my developmental. So if I go to development, like Damien Sandow, so David Flair. So so start of the year he was 31. He's now at 54, which is respectable considering he's 22 and he's already had the US title and the tag title. So you know he's doing okay. Sunday Night Heat, Monday Night Raw. Rock beats X-Pac in the main event, 87%. Some retirees. So we'll look at the news to see if anyone news coming to the world. Not that I can see. ECW Holiday Hill there. Sandman main evented. Oh, that's such a long way from the awesome roster ECW used to have. Right, from Michigan. The last Thunder before Starrcade. So we're opening up. Buff Bagwell actually wins a match. Beats Amazing Red. 3.5 star. Did a Buff's turning face at some point. At some point. I'm going to let it build a bit. Danielson loses to Kidman. 4-star match, 81%. nWo Silver promo, 93%. Chronic beat the Spaced Out Rockers and the Young Dragons. 3.5 star, 74%. Credible, Lance Storm, the Impact Players get beaten by Henning, Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda, the old veterans, the Varsity Club. Good match here, 4.5 star. Regal beats Noble, 87%. Booker T is asking for a chance for the US title. Bischoff tells him if he wins this match, he'll add him to the US title match, whatever that may be. So at the moment it's going to be Jericho versus Scott Hall, 83%. AJ beats Dustin, 3.5 star, 83%. Candido beats Ultimo Dragon in a 5-star classic, 84%. Awesome and Scotty Steiner bragging that they're the best thing since sliced bread, 88%. Booker T versus Chuck versus Punk versus Abyss versus Liger. Booker T wins, so therefore he's added to the US title match. 3.5 star, 82%. Corino attacks DDP backstage and floors him with the TV title, 77%. Sting beats the Hurricane, 3-star match, 88%. Triple H beats Bam Bam, 3-star match, 83%. Kurt Angle beats Charlie Haas in a 5-star match, 93%. Following the match, Eddie comes out and tells Angle to keep the belt safe because come Sunday it's coming home to Latino Heat, 85%. US title defense, Jericho beats Edge, 3-star match. Following the match, nWo attacks Jericho and Edge, then Goldberg makes the save. So we've got 84% for the attack and 93% for the save from Bill Goldberg. So 8-7, pretty good. We had 94 the week before, so Thunder's ratings are through the roof, to be honest. Cannot complain. So he wants a push. Let's have a look at my roster. Dr. Wagner is a mid-card, and I'm not going to push him, so let's see how he'll complain. There we go. Ooh, bit of news. So it will hurt my relationship. Charlie Haas, I think the next step in my career is to have a title match. I'd like to compete for it before the 14th of Feb. Okay. Alex Wright's left. Ticket sales, and Edge was happy. I kept my promise. So O'Hare wants me to hire Mark Jidrak. So let's have a look at. I mean, they're not bad, so let's give him a boring gimmick of wholesome face, a 1-year deal. Nice and easy. Kept your promise. Sean O'Hare's happy. I've already pre-booked my entire, but you know, send to development, improve your skills. So kept the promise, and he's gone to developmental. Hey, didn't lie. SmackDown, Kane beat Nash. Good old school main event that. 2 7-foot. Jacqueline, Kevin Kelly, Johnny Swinger, EC Dub, Rob Van Dam wins main event. I mean, I'd push RVD. Smart booking. Danny Doring, not really interested in him. Bobby Roode, Scott D'Amore. Huh. Right, Starrcade from the Garden of Madison. So we open up the show, Starrcade intro video, you know, hype, good old hype of the main event, 100%. Biss beats Chucky, Palumbo, 2.5 stars, 74%. Regal in a rematch with Finlay, 5-star match, 89%. Eric Bischoff announces there'll be an 8-man tournament to determine the next challenger for the world title. This will start on the next Thunder, 84%. AJ beats Liger, 5-star match, 89%. Good, very good match that is. Edge, London and Jannetty beat the random team of Crowbar, Haas and Just Incredible, 4-star, 77%. Feud ender, Fallen beat the Horror Team. 3.5 star, 86%. This was Sting and Vampiro against Hurricane and Shannon Moore, aka the Reject. Title change. Billy Kidman reclaims the WCW Cruiserweight title by beating Chavo and Rey Mysterio. 5-star match, 85%. Jarrett versus Goldberg is booked for late tonight on Starrcade. So upset, and I'm telling you now, Scott Steiner was not happy about this. 4.5 star, 88%. Awesome and Steiner versus the Fallen versus the Impact Players, and I've given Juventud and Dr. Wagner a tag team title run. Following the match, Scott Steiner snaps and attacks Mike Awesome. This turns Mike Awesome face, splits the team up. Triple H beats Candido, 4-star match, 91%. Corino beats Canyon, 4-star match, 87%. Final match, Corino grabs the mic. He wants a rematch with DDP for the TV title. DDP accepts the challenge, offers a handshake, but Corino backs away, 77%. Goldberg beats Jarrett, 3.5 star, 95%. Post-match, Jarrett and Bret attack Goldberg until he seems to be handing himself until Scott Steiner slides in a ring and floors him with a lead pipe. Steiner then shakes hands with Bret Hart. So Scotty Steiner, I guess and Medusa, now nWo. US title hype, Booker versus Hall versus Jericho. Scott Hall is your new US champion. 4.5 star, 99%. Main event height, Eddie versus Kurt Angle. And Eddie Guerrero does not capture the belt. Kurt Angle successfully retains in a 5-star match, 100%. And that, my friends, is Starrcade at 97%. What a show. I'm pretty proud. Pretty proud. That was good. So time to fix some things. So like I showed before, so Scott Steiner, nWo. And I'll put Medusa in there. So now you can see nWo is growing. So Mike Awesome will no longer need a manager as he's a face. And to split up their tag team. Made a lot of money there, 1.4 mil. Brother Devon officially leaves the WWF. That's a bit random. I mean, he's still in good nick. I mean, it'd be rude not to, right? You know what? I'm gonna leave him as a free agent. I want to see if he gets picked up by ECW. I don't want to keep signing everybody from the WWF. Come on the news. So there it is. Devon left. Honky Tonk Man's now an announcer. He's cool, he's cocky, he's bad. What we got down here? Monday Night Raw, The Rock and Austin. I mean, you can never go wrong with that. Every time I see the WWF card, it makes me want to play as the WWF. China's contract's up. Nothing else relevant. Alright, coming from Georgia, because that is the home of... Oh, actually, I knew I forgot something. Let's get rid of this. I'm Unfortunately, that one's done. And I think that's okay for now, but that one's done. So we've got Bret's Revenge, and we're going to add one more. Your brainwaves needs to start thinking. Edge versus Sting. Right, here we go. I knew I should have added one. Awesome versus Steiner. I'll add that. I wonder if it's too late. Can I do it from here? Can't do it from here. So the show opens. Injured Mike Awesome's brawling with Scott Steiner in a parking lot. Eventually, they're pulled apart. 100%. Lee Incredible and Lance Storm get beaten by the tag champs and Chucky Palumbo. 4.5 star, 8%. Punk beats Dustin Rhodes. 3.5 star, 85%. Triple H beats Rotunda. 3.5 star, 85%. So the breakout tournament is announced. You got AJV Henning, Danielson, Regal, Abyss, Noble, Bam Bam, Vampiro. The winner will get a world title shot. Round 1, Jamie Noble upsets Abyss. 4.5 star, 82%. Following the match, Abyss beats down Noble. He needs medical attention. 85%. Bischoff makes a match. nWo versus Goldberg Jericho again. 80%. Regal beats Danielson. 5-star match. 91%. Los Guerreros beat the Horror Team. 88%. 4.5 star match quality. Sting, Edge involved in a war of words. Sting offers Edge a spot in the Fall-In. He rejects and instead insults Stinger. AJ progresses, beats Henning, 3.5 star, 83%. And Vampiro beats Bam Bam, 3 star, 79%. Miss Webb interviews the champ. Following the first round of matches, he still thinks this is open for anyone for a shot. Booker and Ultimo have a rematch from a couple of weeks ago. Booker wins again, 4 star, 86%. Main event, Goldberg and Jericho beat Jarrett and Scott Hall. Due to interference from Scott Steiner, was a DQ finish. 5 star, 100%. Post-match chaos. The nWo engage in a brawl with Jericho, Awesome, and Goldberg. 96%. Boom. nWo giving me high ratings at the moment. So I don't know, a new story. Maybe I should call it like Revenge or something. So yeah, ratings are on fire for me at the moment. China's staying. Roadkill is staying at ECW. SmackDown. Rock beat Nash. Kane, Ming and Austin beat Saturn, Taker and Shamrock. So Nash has basically been the jobber for WWF since going. Well, he is on probably like £500,000 a month, so get your money's worth. Blackman's contract's up. I'm good, thanks. Hacksaw's retired. Blackman staying. I don't know how Barry Windham's still main events on the Indies, but I suppose he's a name. WWE Armageddon. Ron Simmons is staying. Armageddon. Bubba Ray Dudley is your new WWE World Champ, and 2 Cool win the tag titles. That one I'm not angry about. Bubba Ray Dudley. So Devon left, and they've given Bubba Ray the world strap. You know, I mean, I liked him as Bully Ray, but this is what, 2001. There you go. And then two cool tag champs. They do look fly today. Christmas Day. Christmas Day Raw. The Hardys beat Too Cool. Austin and Orton beat Brock Lesnar and Shelton Benjamin. Nothing really of relevance. Boxing Day. Double match twice, okay. Alright, Last Thunder. And then we'll see the end of the year. From Arizona. The semi-finals are set. I really should have done the tournament brackets, but never mind. I wonder if I can do it from here. So, no. It's fine. I can do it at the end. AJ, Regal, Noble, Vampiro. Daniels beats Barry Harwood's 3-star, 64%. Finlay beats Yang, 3.5-star, 76%. Corino, TV champ, beats Voldemort Jr., 3.5-star, 76%. Don't know why it says new, he already had the belt. Oh, I see what I've done. I've mucked up. Well, that's interesting. Triple H, Flair call out Kurt Angle. They don't care about the tournament. Triple H wants his title shot tonight. Dr. Wagner beats Buff Bagwell, 3.5-star, 80%. Spaced Out Rockers lose to Eddie and Chavo, 4-star match, 80%. Bret tells EB nWo aren't here tonight. He's giving his boys the night off, 87%. It's good of him, good of Bret. 3.5-star. Vampiro advances, beats Jamie Noble. Your other semi-final, Regal advances, beats AJ Styles, 5-star match, 92%. Face-to-face confrontation. Next week it will be Regal versus Vampiro in the finals, 86%. Goldberg squishes Crowbar, 3.5-star, 88%. The Triad winning tag action against Chronic, who haven't used in a while, 4-star match, and 93%. Booker beats Kidman, 2.5-star, 83%. Booker had a good month, winning a lot. Edge beats CM Punk, 4-star and 89%. Following the match, Sting offers his hand to Edge. Edge refuses to shake, 85%. Main event, Kurt Angle beats Triple H, 5-star match, 100%. So what I was supposed to do, which I didn't do, was book Corino in a rematch against DDP to regain the title. But I definitely didn't make that mistake by accident. Looks like Oz has changed its I wonder how the titles look then. So it's interesting because basically DDP won the TV title and then lost the TV title without defending it, which is interesting to know because it means that technically anyone can win any belt. So if I wanted a hardcore, Dan 7 becomes a Booker of Oz. Okay. And what also I find a bit bizarre is that DDP didn't complain about it. So I'll just book a rematch. You can say he stole the belt. I think Booker's gonna his legs are going anyway of DDP, 33%. So he retired. That'll be why, because she left Oz it opened up a she was owner and booker. Alright, let's get to the end of the year, see what happens. He's gotta go. We'll keep Tony. Good old Tony Schiavone. I'm gonna let Dustin go, to be honest. SmackDown. Rock beats Rikishi, but he did it for The Rock. ECW have multi-man main events. Hiroshi Tanahashi wins the main event in nWo World Title. Big Boss Man contract is up. Barry Horowitz leaves. Yep, that's fine. I'm happy with that. Boss Man renews his contract with the WWF. Right, here we go, end of year. We're now in 2002. So it's time to find out Wrestler of the Year, Promotion of the Year. I can't see why I wouldn't win that, but hey, stranger things have happened. Monday Night Raw, Taker 87. Oh, we seem to have hit a, don't know, a limit, I guess. So Corino's my number one guy. Then Scott Steiner, Canyon, Booker T, Sting. What would it be? Awards, here we go. 2001. So I think this is a bit glitched. Lots of hundreds, but it's given an 80% for some reason. Number one of match of the year, Booker T, DDP, Nash and Goldberg against Steiners and Flair and Jarrett. Goldberg and Scott Steiner was 100 at Super Brawl. Another 100 here. All of these are way back in February. Jarrett and Sting. Hall versus Goldberg, I got 100. So yeah, here's a WWF one here. Angle versus Austin. When I did push Kurt Hennig for a while. So yeah, pretty cool. Angle of the year. Again, this is a bit all over the place. So we'll leave that one. There we go. Wrestler of the year 2001. Stone Cold. Rock, Undertaker, Kane, Jeff Hardy, Christian Cage, Shamrock, Randy Savage, Benoit, Matt Hardy, X-Pac, Kent Garza, Shane O'Mac. So I'm going to look for the first WCW entry. Wow, this is bad. This is bad, boys. Juventud, 31. Regal. Anyone that's like actually someone I didn't sign, maybe? Like on my roster? Buff Bagwell. What? Buff Bagwell? Okay. Finlay. Luger. He was the Mr. Jobber. Men's wrestler. I mean, this shouldn't be too different. But it goes all the way down to 499. Eric Bischoff. Nash has had a bad year. Oh, dearie me, Sting. Oh, there's all my roster at the bottom. Stacey Keith was Woman of the Year, and Daphne, even though they didn't wrestle. Big one for me. Promotion, here it is. Promotion of the Year. WCW, WWF, AAA, NOAH, New Japan. And that rounds up your top 10. Best show was Starrcade, Thunder's Halloween Havoc. Bash, Super Brawl, Nitro, and Thunder. So dominated by WCW. Goldberg's still the big part of my merchandise. And I think, to be honest, that ends up the year. So we've got a few new champions. Kidman's Cruiserweight, Hall's the US, new tag champs in Hoovy and Dr. Wagner. Angle's still your world champ. Corino stole the TV title without even beating DDP. New look. We've got January to book with 5 Thunders and sold out. Thanks for giving us a chance, and as always, take care everybody.